cliche. Well, today I am going to give this reading. I'm using the tarot from Ciro Marchetti. This is the deck, which I absolutely adore. I'm going to get right to this reading. However, I will let you know what I'm working on as far as in my kitchen. And then if I get done soon enough, I'll go ahead and post that picture with this video feed. But I'm working with okra today. And okra has everything to do with prosperity. It's connected to the cotton family. Okay, so there are certain days that you should eat okra. You can eat okra on Wednesday and Thursday in particular. Wednesday because it's bringing in prosperity. Thursday is the manifestation of that work, as well as it has tantric properties. Wow. I don't know why I'm needing that. Wow. So, but I bought some okra. There's my okra right here. I've got all this okra. And I'll be taking care of a wonderful meal. Probably okra and stewed tomatoes and some other good stuff with it. So that is what I'm working on in the kitchen. However, I wanted to get right to this because today is literally, it might be considered a quarter moon. However, when you look at it on the moon phase calendar, it looks like it's a half moon. That is really the sign of Gemini. So today we are in a Gemini moon. So we know that can have two-faced opportunities. It can be one way and the other way all at the same time. It doesn't make it bad. It just makes it what it is. And so you have to know how to recognize that energy. And the energy is can be not as stable because what you are working on may come undone by the end of the day because, again, the Gemini is looking at both sides and then acting on both sides. If you have a Gemini person in your life, then that Gemini person allows you to see both sides or both perspectives, which is a very healthy thing. So that is a benefit to the Gemini person. However, in dealing with your business or relationships or project, you will go back and forth in wondering what is the best decision, and that can cause some difficulty if you end up on the wrong side of that decision. So the card that I ended up pulling today, wow, this is the card. It is King of Cups and it's reversed. Okay, so this card, and you notice there's Saturn right there and it's reversed. Okay, so Saturn has everything to do with manifesting and karma. Whatever you're doing today, because it is a Gemini, we are in the Gemini moon, the decisions that you may make could result in either positive karma or negative karma. So you need to really pay attention. One of the tarot updates that I gave today is literally to work solitary as much as you can. Be in your space. Like, a lot of group connections is not wise because there's going to be a lot of misunderstandings. Also, and misunderstandings because all of the information is not presented. And that's what I'm going to say here. Even as I'm speaking, not everything is being presented only because it's coming from both sides. Also, with this day, if you are involved in projects, you might find that you are either late delivering the project or the project can't get done. You might miss something, miss a deadline. You might find yourself spilling a lot of stuff. Wow, there's so much energy connected to the King of Cups reversed. Okay, so when that begins to happen, take a moment, go in and meditate. If you're at work, you need to go to the restroom. Take a moment, wash your hands with cold water. Wash your hands with cold water, and then let them air dry. That has a way of clearing negative energy that's in a space. Okay, that if you have a crystal that you can take to work, take your clear quartz and a obsidian or a black tourmaline. This is a great resource so that you can literally protect and ground. Now, if you notice, he's got his cup. It's not holding on to it. So, and then if you notice his feet, he has no shoes on, and they're in the trees, and then it's water underneath. So that lets you know that right now you might not feel really grounded, and um, the water is emotional. The water is at the top, and then the karma is at the bottom. So if you're not careful, you might end up doing something that you will have to pay for later. And so be very mindful of that. Now, today is a great day for travel. Today is a great day for as you're doing a project or going to a place that you're using the time to contemplate. That's why they say travel is good on this day, even in the reversed, because it is a time for reflection, not activity. And that's really important. So it's wise to connect with your with a spiritual message. It's wise to meditate. If you work in a with a company that you have to work with a lot of people, find your space that you can actually begin to do your project with yourself or to yourself without necessarily encroaching upon other people's projects or ideas. It may even be best not to give a lot of input on someone else's project. Is literally meaning that he's not in the courageous position. He's in a very contemplative position. He more or less energy like the queen, because now it's the other way. So if it's not masculine, it's opposite of that. So it's feminine energy, and so that's emotional energy, because women tend to be more emotional, and they tend to be very intuitive. So be very discerning in your intuition, and don't act on the first thought, but go back to that thought and discern if you should be in that thought. Now, that's the best way I can say it. Now, I usually say pay attention to your first mind. However, because it's a Gemini day, your first mind might be something opposite than what is being shown. So I would say this would be a day that you would work in the law of opposition, or the law of opposite, the law of the polarity. So what appears to be right here close to you, you need to do opposite of that. And that's an interesting thought or expression. However, this is what that card is saying. I'm only pulling one card today. I usually do three, but something told me to go opposite of that and focus on this. Okay, so I'll be here on Monday because I'm taking a break tomorrow. Actually, I'm not taking a break. I'm actually doing Kitchen Tarot in 2 other cities, so I'm really excited about that. But it's on different days, so I can work in groups on that day. So, however, I literally have a session with a group of people, and I'm cooking something specific. In what I get the feeling to cook, I bring those items, and then I create the scene, pull the cards, and then we work that session with each person sitting at the table. It is so much fun. Anyways, I'll be doing that over this weekend, and connecting with some other people. So that is my Kitchen Tarot message for today. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share this message, because someone else needs to know as well. And if you would like a tarot reading, do not hesitate to inbox me, especially for today. Okay, I will talk with you soon. You have an amazing weekend. Ashe.